Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for the week ahead. We will be using my Tarot de la Nuit Tarot and my Oracle deck as well. Okay. We might also pull from my other decks, which is my Psychic deck and my Wisdom deck. I want to see what kind of messages could pop in for everyone. We will start off with money messages and then move into love at the end. At the end of each reading, we will be pulling from my name deck. So if you'd like your name added, make sure you comment below what your name is. It is free, okay? That way you can get extra confirmation in these readings. Okay, let's see what's coming in for my collective when it comes to their money. Keep seeing Puss in Boots. Okay, I wonder if that card is going to pop out. One more time, please. Any cards for the collective? Okay. I am picking up on new adventures. I'm picking up on those are to come. Okay. I do feel like you are ending a chapter that might have been really hard on you. Could have been mentally, could have been physically, but I feel like you are leaving a job to go into a new job. I feel like you finally had enough was enough and you are transitioning into a new world. You may feel like things are stagnant right now. I feel like it's a huge change is coming in for you, okay? I feel like also that you're trying to find out who you are, where you belong, what you should do in life. That's really standing out to me with the Little Mermaid, her chest, her heart chakra. I feel like it's glowing. It's like calling in that abundance. It's calling in like your life purpose on what you are supposed to do with your life. But I do feel like right now is a downtime. So you might not see many results. It's like you're trying, they just said calibrating. Calibrating. Calibrating, yeah. Yourself to get in tune with what you're supposed to do next. So if you are currently in between jobs or you're thinking about leaving a job, I feel like that is what's, I feel like that's what this reading is going to be about today. Okay. You are protected. Things were supposed to happen like this for a reason. I feel like you could have been yourself with this job, whatever you were doing. It wasn't what you're supposed to be involved with long term. It was just a short-term experience. There is a possibility some of you might have actually been in this job for a long term, and it's like really, they're seeing emotional turmoil. It's really had an effect on who you are as a person, and you're just trying to find the authentic you. You're not wanting to fake it anymore. You don't find like what you're doing is fun anymore, and you want to branch out into something new. It could be the same kind of job, just a different like section, a different branch off, you know. For example, I do art. Instead of painting, maybe I want to go to drawing, you know, something very similar but different. Okay. What does the Wisdom deck have to say about this? We have the Moon, the unknown, what's not seen yet. You're using your intuition. You're being led by your passions on what you should do. I feel like they're saying heart is on fire right now. Invisible. Maybe you feel like you have lost yourself in this job. The numbers 50, 5, 16 could be important. We also have 48. We have obedience. And we have denial. 14, 48. They told me to look at the bottom and they're saying split it in half. Vision. Okay. 25 and 8 could also be important. I feel like you have been putting it off for a while on changing your profession, your job, your career. You've been in denial. And it's not that you're in denial. It's like you've been denying the path forward because maybe where you were at paid good. You were scared to take that step into the unknown. They are showing the owl. My owl is getting my attention. It's time to take flight. It's time to open your eyes. You have the vision. You have the way. You know the way to go. You've been told this. You have this inner knowledge. You need to meditate on this information. That's why vision popped out. Yeah. The owl is popping out. Okay. I believe the new moon might be today. I'm not 100% sure. If the new moon is today, it could be coming up if it's not. But okay. As you know, the new moon, there's no light on the moon, so everything is hidden. It feels like you're in that hidden part right now, but as you start to gain focus, that's when you're gonna, like, light is going to appear onto the moon, where you're gonna be able to see more, like, see things more clearly. So between now to the full moon, there's a good chance that if you meditate, you will be able to overcome the challenges in finding that information, that hidden information in which you seek, is what they're telling me. You need to follow your intuition, your inner guidance on where you should go next. You need to allow your heart to guide the way. That's why Little Mermaid, the heart chakra was showing me, it's like opening up. It's like an inner calling for you. This is your purpose. You could also be doing tarot readings. You could be doing something of that nature as well. That's not for everyone. That's going to be for someone out there, though. A lot of passionate energy, though. Fire, a spark, like whatever it is that you find most interesting is what you need to go for. You need to live out your dreams. You've been hiding in the shadows for too long, and it's time for you to go in a new direction, is what they're telling me. Okay. Oh, we forgot to do the mascot. Let's see. We will be doing my snake. Okay. So each week I want to introduce a new mascot to the reading. It will be the spirit animal for the week ahead. We do have the snake, is what called to me just now. So the snake is all about shedding skin and change coming in. Okay, we'll have it go right here. She is available for purchase if you are interested. She is on my website. You can check that out in the description box below. But let's continue with your reading. Okay, they're talking about how the snake, the different colors, it goes back to the different chakras. They're showing me the chakras lighting up. It's like you're getting rid of all that dull usage, is what they just said. The dullness in your life, you're getting rid of that, all of that, and you're ready to shine. You're ready to make a new path for yourself. But you can only do so if you live authentically in your mind. Okay, and in order for you to do that, you need to put yourself into an environment where you are living authentically. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to pull from my psychic deck as well. with my stuffed animals. It comes with the adoption certificate. Everything is handmade by me. I'm an artist. I do a whole bunch of different art. Like anything that you throw at me, I do. So I'm also obviously a tarot reader. I am guided by spirit in all of my creations, including my tarot. So eventually I do want to make a tarot deck as well. But yeah, if you're interested in checking out my work, feel free. It's down below. All the links are down below. I also have a children's book called Crystal Beast. So yeah. Okay, Spirit, what is coming in for the collective this week in regards to this reading for their career? Movement, choices, decisions, rejoice, celebration, destiny. Yeah, see, life purpose. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm getting. You're going into a new transition. You're suffering in silence right now because you haven't made that movement forward yet. Once you go ahead and make that movement forward, that's when you're going to be able to rejoice in celebration. We also have sacral chakra. That's a lot about passion, sexual energy. That's your creative motion. You could be an artist, so you could be very creative. We have spiritual union. Okay, be careful on who you connect with. Okay, that's what they're telling me, because even if you are having sex with people, be careful on who you give your energy to, because they can taint that if you are not in a good alignment and a good energy. If they don't have good energy about them, be careful about giving your body to them, because they can taint it. Okay, they can block you. It does look like now you're going to be moving into spiritual union, not only with yourself, but with obviously spirit, and anyone else who's coming your way. You have yeah, see, we have deception, envy. You have your spiritual tribe is coming in. Spiritual tribe is what they call it, which is good. They get you on the right path. They help you. They a lot of success, a lot of achievement, a lot of you can rely on them. Okay, we do have deception and envy. I feel like this is the suffering in silence. I feel like people are deceiving you in a lot of ways. That could be why you're staying stuck. That's what they're telling me. You could be staying stuck in the position that you are right now because of friends, family, lovers, whoever you're connecting with could make it feel like they're making you feel like you're not good enough to move forward in a better career, a better standing, and you are. So it's like they're putting a mask, they're putting a veil over your eyes so you can't see that light. Okay, so be very cautious on that. You need to make that choice to move forward in life and not hold yourself back, is what they're saying. And then we have foundation and achievements. Yeah, see, you have the ability to achieve anything that you put your heart and mind to. But you have to take the steps forward to do it. You need to take off that blindfold. Okay? You need to cut those cords where they need to be cut. If people are putting you in a bad situation, in a bad energy, you need to cut whatever that is. If people are tearing you down, try and make you feel unworthy, no. Those people need to be cut from your life. Friends, family, lovers, whoever the hell it is, cut them. Okay, sorry, not sorry. It's really important that you protect your energy and protect who you are, because you are what matters. You need to show yourself that self-love. Okay, so immediately we do have 2, 2, 2. That's important. 2s are very important. That's coming into alignment with yourself, into your career, into your destiny. We have 3, 10, 9, 4, 7, and 1. Okay, we also have 12, 3, 5, 7, 7, 5. Okay. You are going to be able to see that rainbow. You're going to be able to get out of whatever deceptive energy is going on over here and move into a new foundation, because right now you're holding yourself back. Yeah. You have to move forward in this. Once you make that transition into the new, you're gonna be living a whole different life. You're gonna be so shocked and so happy by what you are going to come into. Okay. Let's see what else the my tarot has to say. My Tarot de la Nuit. Please, Spirit, tell me what's coming in for my collective for the week ahead. They're saying this is the time to sit back and actually think about everything. Think about what you want to do. Think about how people affect you and your energy. I feel like this is all about new beginnings. The new moon is about new beginnings. Okay, so new foundations opening up for you if you choose to go down that road, but it's completely up to you because we each have free will. No one can force you to go down a road that you don't want to go down. Okay, so it's completely up to you on what you want to do. And no one can hold you back if you are actually willing to make those steps forward. Okay. If you're having problems getting out of a tough situation, there are many different groups and things like that that can help give advice to you, is what they're saying, like Facebook groups and stuff. Say that you're being abused at home and you're afraid because like you don't have the means to leave a person. Go on to Facebook or go to a center or something and seek out that help, because they can help you. Okay, even for like jobs, if you're seeking a new job and you just don't know where to look online, browsing on there, go to your local, DES, Department of Security, National Security or something. They can point you in the right direction for like jobs and things like that. Reach out to friends and family if you're looking for a new job, if you can trust these people. But that's for someone out there, not everyone. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything is going to fit with your situation. This is a collective reading. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials, including on how to get a free reading on my website. Okay. Spirit, tell me about what's coming in for them. We have Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting a long time. This transitioning into... transitioning. I'm getting a lot of people tearing you down. This is the black swan, okay? When it comes to the swan, I automatically refer back to the ugly duckling, made fun of, thinking that they couldn't be anything in life, and then they turn into the beautiful swan. That hidden power is within you, and you're able to move into this new direction if you choose to do so. Don't let other people tear you down. It's been coming. Like, this has been happening for a long time is what I feel like. We have the world. There's the owl taking flight. Exactly. And the moon behind her. Exactly. That's exactly what I was seeing. The world is about cycles ending and new cycles beginning. But you have to take that step. Don't allow this waiting to happen anymore. You need to step into your destiny, into your purpose. We have the sun. Yeah, the light is coming. The light is coming up and you're stepping into a whole new you. You're finally gaining that power. It's giving a lot of Leo energy is what they're saying. Leo. You could be a Leo. But it's giving a lot of Leo energy. Leo is also coming up. We are in Leo. No, not yet. We almost are in Leo. I think it's the 21st that we go into Leo season. So August and the end of July could be very important for you. Lionsgate portal could be also important. That's about finding your path as well, finding your power, gaining the energy to move forward and the confidence to move forward in your new beginnings. We have Two of Pentacles. You have to make that decision. And we have Justice. Yeah, again, cutting that cord, taking off that blindfold. You've been getting controlled from what I've seen. You've been controlled. It's like you're scared to be defiant and actually go after what you want, because you feel like if you go in a new direction, everything's going to go to hell and you're not going to be able to survive. That is completely wrong. Your parents could have instilled this in you when you were younger, making you believe that you had to go a certain way and you weren't free to choose where you want to go in life. I feel like there's some kind of childhood wounds there, for someone out there. That's not going to be for everyone, just someone. Could be a good portion of you, to be honest. But it looks like you were afraid to make that decision to move forward and allow karma and balance to align. You don't really trust, is what I'm getting. We have the wheel. Yeah, it's trying to come in so that you can reach this foundation and achievement, so that you can see this new beginning. But you have to cut that cord first. And once you do that, once you make this decision to move forward, that's when everything's going to change for you. That's when the shedding of the skin, you're going to finally, yeah, see, we have the star. When your wishes are going to come true. That's when the skin, the old skin, is going to come off and you're going to be a brand new person, brand new energy, and you're absolutely going to love it. We have the rainbow color right here on the snake. We have the rainbow on the card. So keep that in mind. We have 7 of Swords. Those are people who have been deceitful. Again, you need to cancel out that energy and get those people out of your space. I do see you running. It's like once you realize that, that's when you're going to break free from these shackles that they have on you. Because again, you see how there's a moon right here and there's some light coming through, but there's also a lot of darkness right here. And this woman, she's running away from this other person behind her that's been keeping her held, keeping her captive. Okay. It's like you're finally starting, the light is finally starting to peek through the clouds and stuff, and you're finally able to see these people for who they are, and you're finally breaking free from this nonsense, is what they're saying. You're transitioning into the new. I feel like your self-esteem does need work. I'm an Aries. I'm very blunt about things. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I've also had self-esteem issues in the past too. It's a pretty common thing, especially if you've dealt with abusive parents or, you know, anyone in your life that's been abusive towards you. But I do feel like you were beaten down, and it's time to reclaim your power and step up and go after what you want, because these dreams can come true. This is the wish fulfillment card. Things are going to happen for you if you get rid of the deception and these people trying to hold you back. 2 of Wands. This goes back to the visions, is what they're telling me. You have the vision to go forward, move forward, but you have to actually take action in order to do so. It'll help with meditation because you'll be able to balance out your energy. And once you're able to do that, you help reclaim, like, it's a firmer foundation for your power, which is going to help you release these people that need to be released. Because these people might have an emotional tug on your heart. And that's what makes you keep falling back into the trap of these people, because they make you, they could be doing a numerous amount of things, is what they're saying. They could be, for someone, it could be, they make you feel bad for them. You might be doing a little bit of people pleasing and stuff. You felt the need that you have to please people in order to be liked. Not good. So there's that, but there's also other things too. Like you were put into this bad energy and you feel like you can't trust the universe, so you have to regain that trust into the universe and see where it leads you. Do little things at a time if you are experiencing that. Do little things at a time. Maybe ask for confirmation from the universe and say, hey, can you show me like a red cardinal today if I should really go in this new direction? Prove to me that you're here. And then when you see that red cardinal, you need to take it as your sign that, hey, the universe is in my favor and they are listening to me. My ancestors are hearing my plea. They're bringing up Mulan, that song. I just watched that reel today on TikTok. Ancestors, hear my plea. Help me fuck things up and make money. So yeah, I'm picking that up. I think that reel definitely fits this reading right now. But yeah. We have the moon. Again, the moon energy. We have the moon up here. We have the moon over here. You don't know who these people are. This landed over here. You don't know who this person... You don't know that you hold this power. You don't know how much power you actually have. Because these people have torn you down. You're going through the dark night of the soul too right now. Yeah, you're going through a whole new transition. You're going to be a whole new person. Okay, let's see. We have Temperance and the High Priestess. Yeah, this was upside down, so you haven't been following your intuition. We have Temperance right here. That's why it's been taking so long, because you know... I feel like deep down you know. This is a lot of water and energy. I'm picking up on Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But, your higher self knows how much power you have. But you don't know. That's how I should word it. That's how it is. You don't know. Because you have been torn down in your life, and so you feel like it's like you don't deserve it, or you just don't feel capable of obtaining something in your life that is of high value. Okay, and you need to get out of that mindset. You need to start cleansing your energy. Sage, frankincense, Palo Santo. You need to start cleansing yourself from these people. You need to start distancing yourself from these people. Yeah, see, from the devil. They've been holding you back this whole time. So it's time to bring in that change. Death is all about change. It's time to bring in that change and show them who you truly are. Make them eat their words. Hell yeah. We have 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups. Okay. Once you make that change, you're going to get out of the 4 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles is all about like holding on tightly onto money because I don't have enough. 4 of Cups is basically rejection and feeling like there's also boredom, but it's more of like rejection, feeling like I'm not enough. My life is not going to go anywhere new. Once you go ahead and make this change, that's when things are going to start coming in correctly. Can you show me what's coming after this change? We have 3 of Cups, new friends, new family, 6 of Wands, success. Yeah. Yep. Stepping into that power and purpose, reclaiming your power. Queen of Swords, you're going to have to really cut out the nonsense with these people. Because they are feeding you lies, and you need to start seeing the truth in everything. And if that means you have to be cold towards these people that are bringing you down, then do so, because that's where the 4 of Wands is going to come in. Rejoicing, celebrations, all that. You're going to get what you're actually wanting in life. Yeah, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Exactly. Exactly. We have 9 of Swords. You have a lot of anxiety on doing this, though. You still don't think that you're capable. You need to really meditate, go within yourself, and pull that energy. Pull that energy from the earth. Meditate, you know. Put your feet in the grass. Salt baths help. That helps cleanse your aura, your energy, especially that sacral chakra. I think that you have a lot of creative energy, but you're blocked. I would not be surprised if you're blocked. If it's muddy. You can also help yourself by wearing like orange clothing. You can eat orange food like oranges, orange juice, you know, tangerines, like things like that. That will help clear it out. Okay, get more energy towards that chakra. That way you can come up with new ideas and how to move forward and get really creative with it. But we do have the Magician, and the Magician is all about manifesting and calling in this power to bring in that new beginning. Okay, so as far as signs go, we have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo again, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio again. So those are the main ones, Virgo. Those are the main ones that I am seeing right now. Could be any sign. These are just the signs that are appearing right now. Let me roll some dice just to see. These are my tarot dice. Some more signs might pop out. We have Three of Swords. So, and it landed specifically on my Queen of Swords. So what that means is Three of Swords is all about heartbreak and stuff. I feel like once you start speaking your truth, you might feel a lot of hurt because you have to cut ties with these people that are deceiving you. And I feel like you're going to be feeling really betrayed when you find out the truth and actually see the light and everything. But it's important for you not to back down. You need to take back your power and not allow these people to have power against you anymore. Okay, yeah, this is about job. 10 of Cups is coming in, so lots of happiness. Emotional happiness is coming in for you. We have the moon again. This is the third time. There's something very significant about the moon. We have 7 of Pentacles, okay? You've been waiting to manifest this in. You need to start manifesting this. The moon landed over here, which is sacral chakra. You feel like this is a lot of... I'm getting like you feel overburdened. I feel like you feel like you don't have control over this, that you can't balance things out to actually bring in this manifestation, and that's where you're wrong. You can. You just have to stop fighting yourself, because you are the resistance. You have to stop fighting it, and you need to accept that, hey, I deserve better and I need to go towards this. Okay, we do have 7 of Wands. Yeah, waiting on manifestation. This blank King of Cups. You're going to absolutely love your destiny that's coming in. You're going to love this whole new beginning. You just have to move forward. Okay, so we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Pisces energy again. Yep, those are the ones I'm seeing. Okay, so if your astrology sign did not pop out, it does not mean that this was not your reading. Go based off of the information I have given you. That will tell you if you resonate with this, even if it's like just a tad bit of information. Yeah, it's your reading. Okay, this is meant to reach all my subscribers. Keep that in mind. These readings are for my subscribers only. So if you want these to resonate for you, you have to be a subscriber on my YouTube channel or a follower on my TikTok. Okay. We're going to pull some focus messages. So think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order that they pop out is the order they will be answered in. Okay. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, tell me some focus messages that the collective needs to hear for this week ahead. Yeah, there's also other signs that could pop out in here too for extra confirmation. And then I always pull from the bottom. Take that leap. Exactly. That is the overall energy for these focus messages. Take that leap into the unknown. Trust the universe. Trust your own power. Your higher self is going to always have your back. Also, if you need help, you can ask for your ancestors to help you. You can ask them to come in and help you with a particular project. Even spirit guides, you can ask for their help. That is what they love to do. Okay, they normally sit back in the back. They sit back and wait for you to help, or to ask them for help. If you don't ask them, normally they chillax until you ask them. We do have January, that's Capricorn and Aquarius energy. We have 888 balance. Everything is falling into place. Your first answer is yes. We have sun sign. So anything I have named, that could be your sun sign as far as astrology goes. You're going to have a breakthrough. We have grandpa could be important. You could be a grandpa. You could be dealing with a grandpa. Grandpa could have been the person who caused the childhood wounds in the past. You could also have a grandpa on the other side that is helping you go into this new direction. Take it as you will. It's going to be different for everyone. We have they are not coming back correct. So these people who are claiming that when you go to cut this cord, they're going to try to re-enter your life. Okay. Just know they might act like they're coming back correct, but they're not. So we have March could be important. That is Pisces and Aries. Father could be important. Same situation with grandpa. Everything I said. God's rejection is your protection. We have Aquarius energy. That is January and February. Capricorn energy, which is December and January. There's a third party situation. So I feel like whatever is going on in your career, it's not just you and your career. There's a third party that is involved that is making your life hard. And it's time to make it easier by taking that third party out, okay? We have Gemini energy, which is May and June. Someone is wearing a mask. I feel like that was you. You're acting like everything was fine, but it's not. Apology. Okay. That feels like it's somebody else that could be wearing a mask. They're going to apologize and say, okay, well, I will change my ways and I won't treat you like crap. They are not coming back correct, so be careful of that. We have a message in a bottle. Yeah, someone's going to come in. I don't feel like they're actually being truthful, though. We have shadow work needs to be done. That could be the childhood wounds and stuff. We have school. Maybe you're trying to go to school for your new career, and it is possible for you to do it. There's links and stuff out there. You can get scholarships. You can get help with FAFSA. You can do, there's different things that you can do. If you go into like a high paying job, you can even possibly take out those loans and then be able to pay them back, especially if you're going into a, you know, a really good career like IT or doctor, you know, you would be able to have the money to pay it back. So keep that in mind. It says they are coming back correct. Okay. Okay, a new message just came in. It feels like at first they're not going to come back correct. I feel like once they do their own shadow work and they realize that they lost you because how they treated you, that's when they will actually, it's like you don't know what you have until you lose it kind of deal. That's when later on in life they might actually come back correct because they realize that they did treat you like crap. We have 555, change, something new is coming in. We do have friend, we have ex-lover. As far as both of these go, they could be the same as this, you know, friend or father and grandpa. Brother could be important too to this situation. We have 666, reflect, it's time to wake up to your higher spiritual truth. 111, intuition, trust your gut and listen to your heart. We have Scorpio energy, which is October and November. And then anything I just stated for the astrology could be your rising sign. So make sure to check out the rest of your chart. I always focus on sun, moon, rising, Venus, and now I'm doing stelliums because I never knew that was a thing. You can actually look up what your stellium is by looking up your birth chart and finding out like how many of one sign do you have in your chart. Normally that means if you have multiple, like Aries, like say 3 Aries, normally that means that you have a stellium. Okay, so like the majority of your sign is in Aries on multiple different parts of your life. So it just depends on your buildup. But yeah, I focus on all of those during these readings. So anything I have named could be in your chart. Check it out. It's online for free. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to pull from my name deck. Okay, a little snake. Come on. Yeah, she's just gonna chill. Okay. This could be your name, their name, a nickname, a last name, your grandpa, father, friend, ex-lover, brother name, okay? If your name doesn't pop out, it does not mean it's not your reading. It just means that it didn't pop out. Some people get extra confirmation, others don't. If you would like your name added, because it could potentially not be in my deck at all, comment your name below. Make sure you're my subscriber. It's free to do both of those. So if you're wanting to get in on it, yeah, comment below and click that subscribe button. Okay. If the name is spelled differently, does not mean it's not your reading. I just spelled it differently. And I always go through it twice to make sure that all the names that are supposed to pop out will pop out. Don't forget to check out my other readings on my channel. Everything is timeless, okay? All right, let's go. We have Ashley, Amelia, Tiffany, I heard Adrian, Alejandro, Aiden, Joey, Cindy, Michael, Scott, Elizabeth, Charles, Serenity, Chloe, Evelyn, Sophia, Jason, Peyton, Austin, Haley, Anna, Nick, Natasha, Wyatt, Julianne, Jamie, Nathan, Ariana, Heather, Sierra, I heard Caitlin. We have Henry, Jack, Isabella, Michelle, Jessica, Angelique, Hazel, Shelly, Elijah, Leanna, James, and Arisbe. Hey guys, sorry about that. So while I was putting the cards away, I noticed that we didn't get your second answer, so I'm going to do that real fast right now. Alright. What is the second answer to the collective's question, please, Spirit? We have the Star, hope, positivity, renewal, inspiration, healing, and faith. The answer is yes to your second question, okay? It did show up upside down, so we have despair, negativity, lack of faith, and hopelessness. I feel like this is the energy that you're in right now. I do feel like it's time to flip that around and start getting more positive about your life and the direction that it's going. So yeah, I hope that this helped, and I hope that you join us for the love reading. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beast and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Hi friends, welcome to your love reading. So we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for love this upcoming week. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this message is when you're supposed to hear it. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Keep in mind these readings are for my subscribers on my YouTube and my followers on TikTok, okay? What's coming in for the collective? Next week will be all signs, so I will be going... Or no, it's not next week, it's the week after, sorry. Next week will be another collective reading. Yeah. And then we'll have all signs at the end where I go from Aries to Pisces all the way. Okay, collective love, collective love. What's coming in for my collective? We have Snow Queen and Dark Spell. I feel like you have been betrayed multiple times and you are iffy when it comes to love. We have Cinderella. Yeah, used, abused. Do you believe in love? Yes. Do you want Prince Charming to come? Yes, and sweep you off your feet. But it feels like you've given love a chance time and time again, and it just feels like you are down on your luck, like you don't really have much faith in the dating world today. Let's see what else they have to say. We have Little Mermaid. Okay, you're wondering if there's something that you have to change about yourself. Spirit of Magic. Interesting. The numbers 20, 13, 3, 17, and 1 could be important. We also have 8 and 4 and 2 that could also be important. Interesting. I feel like you just haven't met your person yet. I feel like you still have more exploring to do. I feel like Spirit is going to bring this person in at the right time for you. But the past people were more of lessons rather than like a forever kind of deal. I do feel like when it's the right time, you will find this person that you're supposed to be with. Keep the hope, keep the faith. Things will turn around. I kind of feel like you're depleted. I feel like there's no more hope. I feel like you want to call it quits. You're tired of dealing with crap. You feel like whoever you've been dealing with in the past wasn't giving like you give. You gave and gave and gave and got nothing in return. I feel like it's time to return your energy to yourself. You need to call back your energy is really important. They are saying that the reason why you went through all the bad stuff is so that you will be able to determine like what's actually really good in the future. Like it's going to be like night and day. Huge difference between the two. We do, just so you know, this is the mascot for the week. We have my baby boa snake from my Crystal Beast collection. Okay, they're jungle babies. In the description box below, you can find access to my website. She is for sale if you are interested. She is handmade by me. And I do shipping if you're interested. I have other animals on there too. But going about this reading, I feel like there's so much more that's yet to be discovered that has not been discovered yet. Okay? And I feel like you're really depressed, and they're saying envious too of other people. It's like they found their love, the love of their lives, maybe friends, family, and you're wondering like, did I get left out? Like, did God forget about me kind of deal? And that's not true. You might actually be quite sharp tongue is what they're saying. This is like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You might have a sharp tongue, so you don't put up with crap because you've dealt with it. You've been used and everything in the past, and you're just tired of it. You're really tired. You're worn out is what they're showing. Okay. Can you tell me what's coming in for my collective, please, when it comes to love? That's their situation. What's coming in for love? This week we have lust. Yeah, people might have used you for lust. Loyalty, that's what you're wanting. You're wanting loyalty, but it feels like people are just using you for your body. And you're tired of it. Trapped. You feel like you're trapped in a never-ending cycle. It's like, when is this gonna finally turn out to actually be the love of my life and not somebody who just wants to use and abuse me? I feel like you do everything for these people, but they don't do the same for you. And I feel like they're showing me Prince Charming with Cinderella, how he had to go all over the town to try to find her with the slipper to see what fits just right. I feel like dating people is what's going to help you find your person, and them find you. Okay, I do feel like they could be looking for their right person, and you guys are eventually going to meet on the right path, but you have to make yourself available in order for them to be able to find you, because they're looking for you. But if you give up too soon, they're never going to be able to find you because you're not available. Okay, so you have to keep that heart open. You have to keep looking. And you're trapped in your head. You're like, should I give up on this? Like, should I just settle? Tell me more about the situation. We have complicated. The situation is complicated. People might have put you in a lot of situationships. You'll know if that's your story. We have confidence. Might also be beating down your confidence too. It's like you're trying to stay strong, but again, I'm feeling like you're withered, like you're depleted. You need space. It's like you need to go into hermit mode to gain that energy back, because you gave and gave and gave, and they took everything, and now you're like, I have nothing else to give, and I'm tired. Anything else? And you really love them. The people that you were dealing with, you did love them, but they just didn't show up for you the way that you showed up for them. You are wishing. Okay, so here we go. We got some wishing. It does look like you still want to go after love. You're just tired right now. So you need to go within and be in your own power. When dating, don't just give your heart away. You need to allow them to court you. That's how you're going to know when somebody's for real or not, is if they start to court you. We have 24, 33, 34, 2, 11, 42, 19, 10, 1, 6, 7, 6 again, and 6 again. So 6, 6, 6, that's all about focusing, okay? So focusing on yourself, focusing on your goal, manifesting, calling in that kind of energy. You got to align with that energy, okay? Don't keep over giving to people. Allow them to give to you too. Let them court you, okay? Okay, so I'm going to pull from my romance angels. Can you tell me what's coming in for the viewer? What's coming in for the viewer? I feel like you need a release. We have honeymoon. You deserve love. Getting to know each other. New love is coming in for you. So this new love that is coming in for you, you're going to feel head over heels for this person. It's going to be a great time. Getting to know each other. This is, the beginning of dating and everything. You have to get to know someone to see if they're compatible with you before you can actually, go to the next step. You need to write out a list on what you're looking for in a person and see if they check mark those things, okay? They want you to know that you do deserve love and you're going to get love. Spirit has not forgotten about you. You can ask your spirit guides to help bring in that energy, call in your soulmate. We have forgiving and learning. This is This is all about that lust energy. You thought that they were for real, but it turns out that they weren't. So this was a learning experience for you. Don't give away your body for that quick pleasure, because these people that you've dealt with in the past, they were only there to use you. Worth waiting for. The person that you are meant to be with, they're worth waiting for, and they are going to come in. It's just going to take a minute. We have flirt. Yeah, see, they want you to go out. They want you to flirt. They want you to have fun. Pay attention to red flags as well. If somebody is wanting to, you know, get in bed with you right away, don't do it. Make them wait. Make them work for it. Make them court you, okay? But they do want you to continue dating. They don't want you to give up. They want you to pour all that love that you have for them, pour it into yourself. I'm not saying don't do absolutely nothing for that person. I'm not saying that. I would do an equal exchange of energy. So they do something nice for you, you return the favor. So match their energy, okay? That does not mean match their sexual energy, because once they get that, they're gonna leave. Okay, so the way to weed that out is to not give in to sex right away. Make them work for it. Do a couple of dates. Get to know them. See if they're really what you want in your life, okay? And we're going to pull from my psychic deck. See what it has to say about all of this. Spirit, what do you have to say with my deck? We have foundation and achievements. That is really giving me like 10 of Cups energy, so I do feel like that's what's coming in for you. That's weird. Wonder why it wanted me to... Okay. I was shuffling the cards a certain way, and then it wanted me to just start shuffling from halfway point. Or at the 1/3 point. We have disruption, so it looks like some kind of disruption is coming in or has come in. I am picking up crap. So for those of you who do not have a lover, that was for singles. The reading prior was for singles. This is now turning into a whole new energy. I am picking up on somebody who was working on a healthy foundation with somebody that they loved, and now they are getting disruption. I feel like a third party has entered the chat, and I'm getting homewrecker vibes. That's what I'm getting. I feel like your partner might have cheated. And I feel like you feel trapped because you feel like you can't get out of it, and you need to build that confidence up. It's complicated. I do feel like there could be kids in this, and you're wishing things could change. I feel like something has changed within your relationship. I feel like your partner is not on the same feelings as you. They're not having the same feelings as you. I feel like there's some kind of issue. Trapped in fear of what's going to happen. Spiritual union. I feel like for those of you who are dealing with a cheater, this is always a really tough subject to get onto. We have karmics, we have twin flames, we have soulmates, we have platonic. Okay, if two people are not supposed to be together, if they are not truly compatible, another soul connection will enter and disrupt that situation, that foundation. Okay? And even though it hurts, it is what the soul has signed up to experience in this lifetime. And I know that you don't want to hear that. and I'm sorry to be the messenger, don't shoot the messenger, but this is what they're telling me. Sometimes people are just not supposed to be together, and that does not mean that you're not going to gain the love of your life, because the love of your life is going to come in the future. But it feels like this, whoever you were dealing with that caused the disruption and cheated, I feel like this was a huge lesson. Sorry, I have to turn on my light because we have a storm coming in and it just got dark all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, see, storms are brewing. That's another sign. Okay, this is interesting. I could be dealing there's another story coming in. They're saying that for someone out there, this is past energy. This is what happened in the past, and this other stuff I was reading is what is now happening once you become single and you go to date. You're scared of dating because what has happened in your past, because of the cheating and the lies and the manipulation, and you might have given your body, your whole life to the person, might have even had children with this person, and they cheated, really hurt you. Okay, I am getting different timelines. I'm reading for different timelines, but it feels like it's the same situation. Okay, take that as you will. You may only resonate with a portion of it and not the full thing. Some of you are going to resonate with these cards, these new cards I just pulled. Some of you are just going to resonate with the old cards I just pulled, and some are going to resonate with both cards I just, like the whole thing. So keep that in mind. Never try to force anything to fit. This is a collective reading, so things just got complicated. And it had the complicated card, so that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like this is past stuff. I feel like somebody, deception and envy. Yeah, a past partner hurt you really bad, took everything that you had and was connecting with someone else. So we have obstacles and challenges. Obstacles within the home, obstacles on, okay, where do I go next after dealing with this, after dealing with the cheater? How can I learn to trust again? They're specifically showing me this guy is on the ledge and it looks like he's about to jump. And it's like, is he gonna make it to that next one? But what they were showing me is Alice in Wonderland when she fell into that hole and she went to, or did I say Neverland or Wonderland? I don't know. Alice in Wonderland, when she fell and she went on that huge adventure trying to make it back home and everything, and she met a whole bunch of friends along the way, and she found her own confidence, her own self. She went within. Okay, anytime it comes with going deeper into situation, that's a representation of going within yourself to find out like more about yourself. This is a self-healing journey. Wow, the readings today are super deep. Okay, and I feel like these little lights, these are your guides that are helping you along your way. Okay, that is too much. We have stand your ground and balance. I will take these two. Stand your ground and balance. And then we have love begins. Okay, so balancing out your energy, getting right with yourself will help you find the person you're meant to be with. Standing your ground, don't allow people to walk all over you. Allowing the angels to lift you up. I'm seeing ascension is what they're telling me. You have all your tools that you need to balance yourself out. 111, this is intuition. You need to follow your intuition for this change. Good luck is coming your way after a hard time of figuring things out. Movement will be made forward. We have a lot of waiting. You might have like paused for a minute on what was going to happen next, But abundance is coming in. Again, lucky times, but you have to stand your ground with whoever you are dealing with, okay? Victory and success, yeah. Victory and success is coming in. Here's the other thing. Going back to what I had stated about the karmics, the twin flames, the soulmates, and platonic lovers. When they come in, it disrupts your life and you feel horrible and everything. But on the other hand, if that is who they're supposed to be with, let them go, because guess what? You have someone who's coming in for you. Okay, you have a soulmate energy coming in for you. I feel like whoever they're dealing with was more of a karmic. And they're going to have to face some karma for disrupting a life. But that is based off of what is actually going on in their life. God knows what's going on. Angels know what is going on. Karma, the universe, all of them knows what's going on in that person's life. You need to focus on your life. Okay? I feel like even though the whole situation truly sucked, it's actually going to turn out so much better for you, and you really don't know yet until you move forward on your path. You'll start seeing it more and more as you move forward. You'll see how you were truly not in alignment with this other person, how you outgrew them. You will see movement forward. And the new person coming in is going to give you literally your wishes coming true, okay? All right, so new love is going to begin. After you fill up your own confidence, that's when that's going to happen. So we have a couple different timelines happening right now. There's been some waiting. We have 4, 16, 7, 8, 7, 5, 11, and 1. We also have 2 and 7 popping up as well. We have 6 and 2 on top. Okay, we have Page of Swords and 5 of Swords. Let me get a drink real fast. Okay. I do feel like there's spying going on between you or them. This could be either of you. You guys are checking in on each other on what the other person's doing. There was a huge fight. I feel like there is unfinished business between you two because somebody is holding on to the other person and not letting them go because somebody feels like they were hurt. And I'm kind of getting like payback kind of deal energy. We don't want to do that because that's what brings in back karma. Allow the universe to handle it. The best thing for you to do is for you to get your confidence and your strength, your power back, and move forward and allow another person to love you. Because once this person sees how good your life is after what they have done, that's when everything's going to change for them, and that's going to be their karma because they don't get you in their life anymore. Okay. If you need to flip roles, then do so. This could be you, or you could be a cross watcher to this reading. We have Page of Wands. A new beginning is coming in. New adventures coming in. You're going to meet a lot of new people with this dating energy. We have 5 of Wands. I still feel like there's conflict, though. It's like it's still not adding up. Okay, tell me more. You might be actually trying to find out more information on what happened, because I feel like you haven't had closure. 7 of Wands, you're defensive. You're scared to let people in because you got hurt last time. We have the Magician. So you're reluctant on calling in the same kind of energy. That's why you don't want to... That's why you don't want to try to bring anyone in, because you're afraid that if you do, then you're asking for problems. You rather be single at this point because it's easier. You don't get hurt. Your intuition, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you might be sharp-tongued. Like, sharp tongue means like you don't flirt. You basically say, yo, get out of my freaking way, you know. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You're not going to hold me back. Because you are in this energy where You don't allow people to walk all over you anymore. Your intuition is telling you that you need to be in this energy. We have King of Cups, the Star, and Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to get your wish fulfillment. There is a person coming in here. Could be another. Could be a water sign. Could be another water sign. If you are a water sign or you have water heavily in your chart, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer could be important. I will be right back. My car windows are open and it's raining. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Last thing I need is my seats to get all wet. But yeah, you have a wish fulfillment coming in, so just be cautious. I feel like your intuition is working against you on being sharp-tongued. I feel like you feel like you need to be mean now because of what you've been through, but by you doing that, you're going to scare away your actual person that's supposed to come in and actually love you. You know, somebody who's actually good-hearted and meant for you, okay? It's a wish fulfillment, whoever this person is. And Spirit is trying to bring you guys together. Again, though, your intuition, because these came out upside down. I feel like you're being a little bit too harsh. I feel like you need to be more receptive of love. I feel like you're scared because you were done wrong. So you feel like you have to be in that energy. But I feel like that's not going to help you. I feel like that's actually going to make things worse. So yeah. It could potentially mean that you miss out on your actual person that's supposed to come in. We have heartbreak. Yeah, you need to heal from that heartbreak. We have Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is all about a new passionate beginning. Be careful not to just like have sex with anybody to try to get over your ex-person, because that's going to make it where your sacral chakra gets really messed up. Our chakras are affected by our actions in life, what we do to our body, put in our body, you know. So be very cautious on that. You don't want to get wrong energy up in you, because then you have to cleanse it out and it could take longer. So it's important to heal and just know that you were supposed to experience all of this for whatever reason. Okay, your higher self knows why. But your higher self is also trying to bring in this new love, okay? And put you in this new abundant energy. See, this is where that karma is going to come in for that other person, because they wiped you clean of all your energy, and you're going to regain your power and everything, and then they're going to see you glow up. Eight of Swords, you're going to get out of your head, out of that depression. You're in the darkness right now, but once you end this, that's when you're going to come into the light. Yeah, you don't have strength right now. You're going to have a breakthrough, though. And that's where you're going to become really powerful and successful after a hard time of everything that you've dealt with. Yeah, this is going to be a whole new life for you. Just keep in mind, they're going to try to come back in. Obviously, they're going to want to have another go at you to tear you down again. We have Knight of Wands, that's player energy. They're going to say, oh yeah, we can have something that's abundant and everything. They're going to try to sell you on this idea of coming together and everything, but they don't want you to go towards it. They want you to go towards what you really need to go towards. You need to reject them, because they're just going to put you back in anxiety and the dark night of the soul again. Yeah. So keep that in mind. As far as... Sorry, I want to make sure I get all these astrology signs from what I was reading. Okay. As far as astrology signs, we have Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, those are the main. Libra and Pisces. Those are the main. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, it could be anyone, but those are the main signs that I'm seeing on the board right now. So I'm going to pull from my focus deck, think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order they will be answered. Focus messages for my collective, please, Spirit. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. These are names. I will put them to the side for now. Sorry about that. Focus messages first and then names. I grabbed the wrong deck. Okay. If your astrology sign didn't pop out, it doesn't mean it's not for you. Make sure to check out your entire chart because it could be that. Okay, you could have like Aquarius heavily in your chart. Your person could be, you know, Sagittarius or whatever. Whatever pops out, it pertains to your reading in some way or another. Okay. Okay, so we have business contract. There's a possibility you could have worked with this person at some point in your life. But if you haven't, it could just mean that it was a soul connection. Anytime I get business contract in my cards and I'm talking about a love reading, it could just be your contract in general. You guys dealt with business here because this, when it comes to spirituality, Earth is a school and you are here to learn lessons and grow your soul and everything. And in turn, that means business. You are taking care of business. Okay, so business contract. Karmic is who you're dealing with. They want you to stop and think before making any decisions in your life, especially if they try to come back. We have April could be important. They could have came back in April. But April is Aries and Taurus. They want you to go into nature. October could be important. That is Scorpio and Libra. We have reigniting that spark. Maybe that's when you could potentially meet this new person. We have August could be important for some of you as well. That is Leo and Virgo. Manifesting your dreams. This is a test when this person tries to come back. See, unfinished business. They have unfinished business with you. We have 333 support. Your guides are sending you love, support, and guidance. Your new person will be a soulmate. Just keep that in mind. They could be a Virgo. Virgo is August and September. Or that could be your past person. Take it as you will. Be different for everyone. They could be coming back in September and August to apologize to you. Especially if you do meet this soulmate of yours, they're going to see that you're dealing with someone new and they're going to try to ruin it for you. So be careful. We have Scorpio season. We have Scorpio. That's October and November. Capricorn could be important. That's January and December. We have school. Again, Earth is a school. You're learning. There's some kind of learning experience you're going through right now with this person. We have 10-10 hope. What you are trying to manifest is trying to come closer to you. You have to let it in. Something to do with the father. This could be the father of your kids. You could have fatherhood wounds from when you were a kid. Maybe some kind of issue with your dad. Aquarius could be important. So that's January and February. November could be important. That is Sagittarius and Scorpio. Sagittarius is important. November and December. 777. Luck, wonderful things are about to happen for you. We have Aries, which is March and April. You're going to get a message in the bottle, which means the message is coming towards you from someone. We have 888, balance. Everything is falling into place for you. There's going to be a breakthrough. I feel like that breakthrough is you gaining your power back from whoever fucked you over, basically, okay? Realizing that you deserve better and you're not going to settle. We have March, which is Aries and Pisces, and then we have 444, protection. You are protected. We didn't get any yes or no's, so I will pull from my pink deck. The angels are protecting you from this person, and they are telling you to go in a different path. Do not go towards this person, okay? They are going to repeat the cycle if they get the chance to do so. And if you decide to go in a new direction, that's when you're going to actually meet your soulmate. And that is going to be the ultimate karma for this past person, because you gave and gave and gave. And now you're going to be giving to someone else who actually gives back to you. Okay. So 2 questions, please, Spirit. Question 1 and 2 for my viewer. Think of your question. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, we got 1 and 2. Question number 1 is Queen of Swords. Honest, protective, independent, intelligent, and funny. And the answer is yes. You need to be protective of your time and energy. This is upside down. My card is messed up, but this is the Empress. This is all about motherhood, nurturing, divine feminine. I feel like this person tried to break you down. They're saying specifically how this card is messed up, how it's damaged. I feel like this is what that person tried to do to you. Insecurity, smothering, lack of progress, negligence. Okay, so the answer for this question is yes. Now, these energies that I just read, that could be formed around your questions, so keep that in mind. Okay, so this could be your name, someone you know, their name, okay? Keep that in mind. But we are going to pull from my name deck. If you would like your name to be added to the deck, you can do so by commenting below. Keep in mind you have to be a subscriber in order for my readings to resonate. A subscriber or a follower on my TikTok. Okay. I also have Instagram where I post as well. You can find all that information down in the description box below. Okay, Spirit, come on. Wasn't wanting to shuffle. The cards are sticking together. Come on. Names for this reading. Names for this reading. I always do this twice. Okay. Again, this could be your name, their name, anyone you could know, potentially, nickname. If it's spelled wrong, doesn't mean it's not your name, just means that I spelled it differently. We have Ellie, Michelle, Joseph. If your name doesn't pop out, or their name, it doesn't mean that this is not your reading. It just means that someone else needed more clarification. We have Rick, Ricardo, Elizabeth, Jason, Jack, Austin, Amelia, Brent, Terry, Liam, Aiden, Scott, Leanna, Risbe, Isabella, Serenity, William, Robert, Evelyn, Jessica, Edward, Scarlett, Paige, Xana, Noah, Brian, Crystal, Ralphie, Destiny, Julia, Shelley, Anna, Haley, Daniel, Heather, and Amy. So collective, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope there's a message that you could have taken from it. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated. I would love to hear it. Also share my channel to those that you think that could also use this message. Confirmation. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and make sure to check back next week when I do another reading. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.